Hi guys, it's Allie again. I'm here to show you how to save your SVGs in each format that is needed for selling your SVGs on Etsy. So this is pretty much just pertaining to people who want to have all the formats available for purchase when they make SVGs to sell on Etsy. So first we need to open Inkscape, and we're going to open an SVG. I'm just going to select anyone here. Okay, here's my SVG. Make sure it's inside the box. We're going to click Save As, and we're going to pull down the drop down box and we're going to find the DXF. So that is a desktop cutting plotter, and that is a .dxf extension. So for people who do not have the, I think it's a AutoCAD program, you will not be able to, AutoCAD, you will not be able to open this once you save it. This is strictly for people who are able to do water laser cutting and things like that. So if you do not have that machine in that program, once you save this, you're just able to upload it to your Etsy or send it to someone, and then they can use it from that point. So I'm going to click Save under that file extension, and the automatic defaults here are perfectly fine. And now it is saved on my desktop right here, and you can see it says DXF. Okay, so that is the DXF option, and that is pretty much all you're going to use Inkscape for, other than your typical SVG extension. So once you've created your SVG extension, which I'll go ahead and make another copy of this and put it on my desktop as an SVG, and now we have our DXF and our SVG. Now we're going to go over to GIMP, and we're going to open our SVG in GIMP. So I drag and pull it over there, and we're going to click OK. And now you can see your images here without a background, which means that it can now be saved as a proper PNG file. So now we can export as, and then we're going to go down here and select file type, and we're going to go to PNG, and these are alphabetized, so PNG. So now it says Flower Flourish PNG, and we're going to export. The defaults are perfectly fine. And then now we have, I'm going to minimize this, now we have our PNG. So I'm going to pull back up GIMP, File, Export As, go back down here, and now we're looking for the ESP or EPS, which is the encapsulated postscript image. And you can see over here the extension says EPS. So that's the other format that people sell. And to be completely honest with you, I do not know exactly what that means. I don't use it, but apparently there are things out there that do use it. So we're going to export the image, and now we have the EPS. And actually, I'm going to say that I was wrong. I do know what that is now that I guess because it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm pretty sure this is for like Adobe Illustrator. So that would be why people would need it. Sorry, like I said, I don't use it. So Uh, there are your 4 file types. Now, I'm not sure if there's any other kind of file extensions that they offer other than the XCF right here. Some people may offer that. Um, Honestly, most people have an ability, and here's a JPEG. Now, if you want to save it as a JPEG and offer it as a JPEG, you can do that as well. But all of your file extensions that you would need are right here in GIMP, except for the AutoCAD one, which you do over in Inkscape. And the way you think about this is pretty much everything done in GIMP is for a printer to print color. Everything done in Inkscape is for a program to recognize the outline. So that is the big difference, is your GIMP files and the things that you can save using GIMP is so it sees the whole image as one. You know, you got your pink color, your orange color, your green color, etc. And it sees the image. Inkscape does not see color, it does not see images, it sees cut lines. So even though on your screen you can physically see a heart, it doesn't recognize it as, you know, an image of a heart. It recognizes just the cut line, and whatever material you put it in, just like your, you know, your Cricut, you could put faux leather in there, you can put cardstock, foam board, it doesn't matter, it's going to cut that heart. So that's the difference, is cut lines versus a photo. So try to just kind of keep that in mind, and that's why the AutoCAD is required for Inkscape, because it's the same thing. AutoCAD is what you have to use to do like water, big machine water laser cutting and stuff like that. So once you have all these in the formats that you need, and creating a zip file is super simple. Just right click on your desktop, go to new, right down here it says compressed zip folder, click it, it puts it right there on your desktop. Rename it, we're just going to name it flower flourish bundle, and then we're just going to drag each one of these that we created and stick them right in there, and it makes a copy. It doesn't actually remove them, so I go back and I actually throw them back in the recycling bin. Open the file, there they are, already compressed, already able to, they're already zipped, I should say. And then when you go to Etsy and you want to save them or upload it, you just upload the whole folder. When the person downloads it, it will look exactly like this. They will click extract all. They will pick where they want to extract it to. Let's just put it right back on the desktop. Boom, there it is. Close these out. There's the, you can tell that's the zipped as a zipper. Here's the unzipped. Open it up. There's all their files right there available to them. So that is how you create the different format types and do your zipped file. So I hope this helped you guys figure out how to convert your images into the correct file type that is needed for, you know, certain people or what you want to sell. And if you need any other questions answered that I haven't talked about, drop them in the comments and I will try to get some more videos out addressing any kind of help you may need. Thanks, guys.